And I just repeated it, but out of context, and people were like, that's terrible.
Oh, Lord, the devil's in this child. Welcome to Underaged Grandparents. This is a podcast about staying married, raising children, and being grandparents before turning 40. Now, as we record this, the MTV VMAs are on at the moment.
Yes.
And Sabrina Carpenter has just performed. Is that right?
That's correct, yes. No, she's just won an award, but she performed earlier.
Okay.
Yeah, she performed Tears, one of her new songs.
Yeah.
From...
I don't know what the name of the new album is.
It's called Man's Best Friend.
That's right.
Yeah. I actually love her music. I just really, really don't want our daughter to sing her lyrics like she was the other day in her bedroom.
What was she singing?
Oh, it was
Man-Child?
from Man-Child, but it was one of the bits where it's a bit like rude.
Yeah, but you know what? That's been going on since the dawn of time.
I know that.
Kids singing.
Yeah, I know.
You remember when Marvin Gaye would have come out, there would have been kids in the back of people's song. Sexual healing.
Oh, yeah.
Sexual. You know, like
yeah.
it's...
I used to disturb my dad singing Milli Vanilli. You know,
what song by Milli Vanilli?
Oh, gosh. What was that song? Lover, lover, lover.
Oh, right.
That one. And
Was
he'd
that
be
Milli
like,
Vanilli, was it?
I'm pretty sure. Google it. My dad used to be like, don't sing that. You don't even know what that is.
Oh, when he was a
someone
pastor.
who loves someone, like, what else would a lover be?
You don't treat me no good no more. Was that them, was it?
Good no more.
I don't know if that was them.
Anyway, Sabrina Carpenter.
Could have been.
I think
They
her
didn't
lyrics...
sing their songs, by the way. That was a huge thing, Milli Vanilli.
No, I know.
They came out
I
to
know.
be...
I know.
They were just lip syncing it.
Yeah.
But Sabrina Carpenter, her song Tears, do you know the lyrics?
I've listened to her album. I haven't listened in depth because I really love her. She's a vibe. She's got so much, like, I don't know, going for her. I really, really like her. I like the music. But I know that it's a bit risque.
Well, here's the thing, right? Now, this is also going to prove there's just some things that guys and girls can't do, and I can't. If a guy put this song out that she put, it would not sound very good. Actually, in fact, you should read the lyrics, not me.
Okay. I get wet at the thought of you being a responsible guy, treating me like you're supposed to do. Tears run down my thighs.
Now, I do have issue with that lyric.
Why?
I get wet at the thought of you being a responsible guy. I feel like in our relationship, I'm the more responsible one. And anytime I'm trying to be responsible,
my tears dry up.
yes, it's completely the opposite. You get really annoyed at me.
I actually like these lyrics. They're very like women's lib. But, yeah, because she's basically, the album is about bad boys and how she's made bad choices with bad boys. Darling, you are not a bad boy.
Well, I can be a bad boy.
And
I'm a really bad boy. Thank you very much.
No, darling. And you know what? That's obviously not what I'm attracted to either. But do I still get annoyed when you treat me like your apprentice? Yes.
I don't treat you like my apprentice.
Yes, in life you do. Even when we're driving it, I was driving. I never get to drive the car.
I knew you were going to bring this up.
I never get to drive the car.
I knew you were going to bring this up.
When you're around, you drive in the car. But yesterday is Father's Day, and
I wanted to have a couple of beers.
You should have a couple of beers at Father's Day. So I was like, I'm going to drive. And I am fine with me driving, but you are not. You have like issue with the way that I do everything when I'm driving.
No, I don't.
I mean, you're not the only one. People have say this to me all the time. But yeah, you told me that I was speeding in a zone where I didn't feel that I was speeding.
So the speed limit was 60, and I warned you that there was a speed camera coming up because I drive all the time. It was in a section between Brisbane and Toowoomba that I always drive.
But it's normally 90 in that section.
Sweetheart, as I said to you yesterday, it has not been 90 there for about 3 years.
Anyway, I wasn't going 90.
You were going 65.
I wasn't going 65. I was going maybe 62. Anyway, That aside, I was driving the vehicle.
Yeah,
so
I didn't.
You're not the boss of me.
I didn't want you to get a speeding fine. And this is the issue I have with Sabrina's Carpenter. I get wet at the thought of you being a responsible guy. A responsible guy says, babe, there is a speed camera up here.
And I
so
slowed down.
you shouldn't have been angry at me as you were.
I did.
You should have been wet.
Okay.
These are lying lyrics, Sabrina.
Okay. It's okay. I'll remember this, okay? She also says something about him assembling IKEA furniture.
She does.
Being hot.
It says, a little initiative can go a very long, long way. Baby, you just do the dishes. I'll give you what you want. Now, that is true.
Yeah.
Cleaning does always lead to what you want. A little communication, yes, that's my ideal foreplay. Assemble a chair from IKEA. I'm like, oh.
She's not wrong.
So if you came home and I had assembled an IKEA flat pack, you'd be like, yeah, let's do it.
I'd just be happy.
If I had done it without being asked, is that what you're saying?
Correct.
There's
better if I'm not there too when you're assembling things because there's a lot of
Well, I wish I had have read this because, yes, nowhere in here does it say, warn me about speed cameras. Tears run down my thighs. That's not in there. And I learned that the hard way yesterday.
I wasn't even cranky. I was
No,
happy.
you were, because you gave me the silent treatment. And then I had to crack a few jokes to try and win you back over. Yeah. Now, speaking of Father's Day, I think you did yourself dirty yesterday on Father's Day.
What do you mean?
So you wrote me a card, as you always do.
We were having dinner with my dad, with you, and our son. So it was his first Father's Day. Obviously, my dad's my dad, so I write him a card. So I wrote 3 cards, very heartfelt, straight from my heart.
I'll read it out. So I thought it was really great, the card that you wrote me. You always write me really nice cards for my birthday, Father's Day.
I love you.
Anytime.
Because cards are actually, I think this is like a love language that I have. Is I keep all my cards that people write me.
You do actually.
Yeah.
Yeah. So my Father's Day card was really cute. The kids wrote on one side. Ethan wrote me a beautiful card too.
He's so good at it.
He's great at sharing his feelings. I'm very proud of him for that. So I have a beautiful card from him. But this was one from the 2 little kids and you. Eden says, Happy Father's Day, Dad. You're the best dad on earth. There couldn't be a better dad. That would be nonsense. Love you. Kiss, hug. From your favorite kid. Xander wrote, our 11-year-old, Happy Father's Day, big dog. I hope you like the gifts. And up the Bronx. He's a big Broncos fan. We're into the finals. From your favorite, Xander.
From your favorite, Xander. So he said to me, I made a joke. I said it was from his favorite, Xander. But obviously I'm the only Xander he knows.
Right. And that's why
Eden's written favorite
Eden's
kid.
under their favorite kid.
Yeah.
Now this is yours.
Retaliatory.
Dear baby. We always call each other baby.
Baby. It's off a show.
Yes, it is. To my ride or die, happy Father's Day, my love, my guy. Bike beneath you and scotch held high. The kids adore you and so do I. Our favorite man, no need to try. Love you. Thankful for you every day and the father that you are to our crew. How lucky they are. Now, I was like, that's the first time you've ever written me a poem. And I was like, that's really cool. I love mountain biking.
Yes.
I'm a scotch drinker.
Yes.
You gave me a bottle of scotch for Father's Day.
Yes.
And you're saying I'm your favorite man. Excellent.
What's the problem?
Well, you can tell me what you think the problem might be.
Well, you seemed upset when I revealed at dinner to my dad that in his card I wrote, you've taught me so many things and one of them is how to write poems. And then we had a good laugh and I'd also written him a poem because he writes poems on ChatGPT.
So you use ChatGPT?
Yes. Well, I just put in a few details, but like specific details, and it spat out a bit of a rhyme, and then I changed it around.
So what did you write into ChatGPT?
I want a Father's Day poem for my husband.
Yeah.
He's adored by me and our 2 kids.
Yeah.
He likes mountain bikes and scotch.
ChatGPT's going, what a simp. Got on the...
I didn't mention the grass doll.
Yes, I am a lawn nerd.
And golf. Imagine if I had to chuck that. And you've got a meat smoker. Oh, duh.
Chat GPT's like, hello, every mid-30s white dude.
GPT's like, I've written this poem 750,000 times today.
Another wife who needs a poem for a loser husband.
Hey, and you know what? I made it rewrite it like 3 or 4 times till I was happy with it. Sort of happy with it. And then I changed details because I thought I'm going to personalize it. But like I just thought it was funny.
No, I don't have an issue with you using ChatGPT.
You seemed cut. You seemed like I'd actually hurt you by not being creative enough to write your poem.
No, but I just don't think I've used ChatGPT for heaps of things. And I just don't think you need to tell people when you use it.
Oh, no, I don't normally.
You just take the credit for doing it.
Yeah. Well, normally I would, but see, that's why it was a funny joke for my dad because he wrote my mum a birthday card once using ChatGPT, and my brother was so offended by it, and everyone in my family was like, "They can't do that," but I thought it was brilliant, and it was such a good poem, and he thought it was the most romantic gesture he'd ever done. Like for him, he was like, "This shows you how much I love you."
That I logged onto a website.
Anyway, I do love you, darling, and I could write beautiful things about you all day long. You know that.
All right. Let's write one about you.
Okay. No. I don't have any interest.
What other things would you put in there about me, though, like besides mountain bike and scotch? Like if you, make me sound like a bad boy.
Make you sound like a bad boy?
Yeah. You can't think of anything, can you?
I can't think of anything that makes you a bad boy. I mean, you did get a ticket most recently, but it wasn't even your fault. It was because Xander had his seatbelt under his arm.
Yeah, that wasn't my fault. That was annoying. $1,000 they are.
I know.
So
that's what I'm saying. Like, you don't do anything wrong, and it's very hard to be married to you. Let's be honest.
Right.
Because I do stuff every single day. Every day.
I do make mistakes, but I know it's. We've talked about it before. It's my, I don't know.
OCD?
Yeah, like almost OCD. All right, here we go. ChatGPT, bang, straight out. My love, you're stunning, gorgeous, fine. The way you shine should be a crime. You turn my head, you steal my breath. You're sexy, darling, more than the rest. But when you drive, my heart takes flight. Not from your beauty, but from fright. So ease the pedal, take it slow. We've got forever, no need to go. For every kiss and every smile, I want to keep you here a while. So stay my fire, my love, my queen, the hottest driver I've ever seen.
See?
I just said write a poem about my wife Esther, and it obviously knew a lot about you. So. Hey, stick around till the end of the podcast, guys. You might have heard our series we've been doing, unhinged things you did to stay married and unhinged things you did postpartum. Coming up, we've got unhinged things people feel anxious about, and they're like these really basic things, and we've all thought them before.
Yeah, I think so.
Stick around for that.
Actually, I don't know what they are.
A couple of minutes. I will tell you. Something that is making us very anxious at the moment, though, is our children and their inability
to know family code.
Yes.
To have secrets of any kind. They think they're comedians, though.
Oh.
That's what the problem is. Yeah. Our children actually think they're really funny. So we'll be in a group setting and you almost want to dive across and muzzle them.
We have what we call family code, and that is things where if we're talking about something or someone and we don't want our kids to repeat the story, we will say to them, hey, heads up, this is family code.
Yes.
So they know that it's something that they can't tell anyone about.
Yes. We had to invent it because of Ethan, because Ethan was a very honest child and would just tell people things that were said about them, but he'd often say them out of context, so it made it seem worse than what it was. Well,
it was when he was around like 6 or something.
No, he was older than that.
Was he?
Yeah.
Well, he was doing it from 6.
Yeah.
But yeah, he would repeat sometimes he just didn't understand adults. They just need to vent about people.
Yeah.
And then he would go and tell those family members who we were venting / bitching about.
Actually,
what it said.
This whole thing could be my fault because my mum has told me stories about how I used to do this to her as a child.
Right.
Like we've touched on the fact that my dad was a pastor, and at one point mum had made reference to one of the women in the church being really skinny, and she said something about her having skinny arms, and I repeated in front of a group of people, her husband's got a sore throat. It's because he got one of his wife's arms stuck down his throat. Something like that. Like,
she'd obviously made like a chicken bone joke about it.
She'd made a chicken bone joke. That's what she'd done. And I just repeated it, but out of context, and people were like, that's terrible.
Oh, Lord, the devil's in this child.
My mum already thought that.
But Xander does it all the time.
He's bad.
He looks to embarrass us on purpose. He's got that cheekiness.
Yeah, exactly. So he's a bit older than, what Ethan was. And Ethan we could guilt into not doing things.
Yeah.
And it was never malice with him, whereas Xander is straight up malicious.
Oh, yeah.
He's definitely, like, there was a lull in Father's Day dinner, and this is what you're thinking of, obviously, when it was quiet, and Xander pipes up across the crowded table of my entire family and says, so, Dad, did you enjoy your Father's Day present from Mum that you got this morning when you locked the bedroom door?
Now, anytime our door is shut,
he has to try and open it.
Yes.
Yeah. And usually it's because I'm getting changed or something, and I don't want to have to deal with him having a heart attack at, seeing me.
And that's the thing. He's almost 12, so they learn quickly, right? Mm. And he always says to me, he goes, when your door's locked, you're not slick. And I'm like, the door is shut often. And let me tell you, there's not that much going on.
No.
But that's just the type of kid he is.
Yeah.
Where he's got to say something.
Yeah. And because we're currently in the 2-bedroom unit with nowhere else to go, as soon as the door closes, he knows it's closed. And he's like, I wonder what's going on in there.
Well, yeah, on the odd occasion, yes, there might be. But other times, the door's just shut because we're trying to get away from you, mate.
What's worse is that you don't even, correct him. You just match him because you want to gross him out.
Yeah.
Well, so you said, I loved my present from your mum or something. Yeah.
Are you trying to say I'm the problem?
No, not at all. I would never say that.
No, the one I was referring to was when we were at the school fundraiser lunch on Saturday.
Yes.
And one of the mums told a story how...
Can you tell the story? Because I don't know that I can.
Oh, it's quite humiliating. And I don't know why children have to do this. But one of the kids said at a birthday party that their dad shaves.
Yeah.
And we're not talking about their face.
No.
And then apparently our daughter pipes up and goes, so does my dad. Now, why? Why do they have to bring that up?
I don't know.
Now, the other thing is I am barely ever nude in front of the children.
Oh, no, I'll tell you, our daughter will seek you out when you're naked. As much as Xander tries not to see you naked but tries to catch you out, doing other stuff, Eden wants to see you in the nude. She will actively find me when I've locked a door. She will get a knife and unlock the door and come in.
It's almost like they go, you're in the most vulnerable position you could possibly be in.
Yeah.
And I've got 7 questions I need to ask you.
Yeah, exactly.
And none of them are important.
No, it is, excuse me, how dare you try and be out of my presence? I am your child. I was once in your body, and now you are not allowed to refuse me being in your grill for the rest of your life. That's how she feels. And that, honestly, she's constantly in my grill, isn't she? There is nothing I can do.
God, no.
She is there.
She's obsessed with you.
She would sit on my lap while I was pooping.
She would.
She would.
Yeah. But even she'll come into the bathroom when I'm showering to, I don't know, wash her hands or go to the toilet. She'll be like, oh, Daddy, you're naked. Of course I am. I'm in the shower. And I had locked the door, and she goes in, as you said, gets the butter knife and unlocks it.
I know.
And then is appalled that I might possibly be using the bathroom.
I love it when you're like eating, go to bed. You know, you can watch 15 minutes of iPad in your room and then you go take a shower and you walk into our bedroom and start getting dressed and she's like, oh my God, you're naked. And you're like, yep, in my room.
But the thing that shocked me about learning this at the fundraiser lunch for the parents is this was a secondhand story. So how many of the mums has that gone through? That story, because that wasn't told from the parents who was there. It was told from a parent afterwards. And
you mean not told to us at the time?
No. It was a long time ago. So
yeah, it's like June. So it's had 3 months.
And it only got to us in September.
Yeah, look, and not only that, that's not the only story I've heard from those sets of parents about
my nuts.
No. Just about her repeating stuff and saying stuff.
What else has she repeated?
No, well, just, you know, how she called Xander a dumb dog out the window.
Oh,
and
yes.
then they were like, she was like, I'm allowed to. My dad says it all the time.
I called the dog a dumb dog. I don't.
Yeah,
call
but
the
you
kids a
don't. You
dumb
don't
dog.
even call the dog that. It's just something that it's a joke thing.
Anyway, children really do expose you as a human being, essentially.
I get like hot when the kids. Someone says to me, "Oh, your daughter this," or "Your son said this." I feel immediate heat in my body because I'm like, this is probably going to be something misconstrued.
Your son's so funny.
Oh, I hate that phrase.
I hate that. Oh, Xander's so funny.
Oh, he's a funny kid,
a funny
isn't he?
one.
And you're like, great.
What has he said?
Yeah.
What has he said? Anyway, you can't kill their spirit, can you?
We've tried.
So if you're a regular listener of the podcast, we love you for that. Keep it up. Tell your friends about it. Tell your family. You would have seen we've been doing unhinged tips to stay married. We did unhinged things you did postpartum.
Yeah.
And this week I put a post up that said, what are those things, everyday things that make you feel anxious? So unhinged things that make you feel anxious, not the big stuff that you worry about. And this stemmed from a study that came out, and I saw it on the news, about people being too scared to fill up their own fuel. Have a listen to this.
A new survey has revealed over 60% of young drivers admit to feeling nervous at the petrol station. Let's go live to 9 Adelaide reporter Josephine Shannon this morning. Josie, it's not the fuel costs that they are actually worried about.
Not at all, Ali. They're more concerned with actually how they look. Now, they're worried that they'll get the wrong fuel for their car if they park too close to the petrol pump, and even concerned how they look holding the nozzle. They don't want to look like an amateur. Now, this is a UK study that surveyed 18 to 24-year-olds, and it was also revealed that they've asked their partner, friends and family to even fill up for them before on their behalf. Now,
they're too anxious.
Yeah.
To fill up their own fuel.
Yeah.
Now, some of the responses that we received were quite funny, and I think you'll relate to some of these.
I think the fuel thing's valid though. Now, like that there's so many different types of fuel and stuff. I don't know. I don't remember ever having it when I was young, but
Well, you just had to do it.
yeah.
Didn't you?
I've
Like-
heard of more people these days putting the wrong fuel in cars. Like there's an actual business out there that like goes and just pumps out people who've put the wrong petrol in.
Well, that would only be people who have diesels accidentally
unleaded.
putting unleaded in.
Yeah.
But generally, if you drive a diesel, you're across it. Like it might happen
Yeah.
like once
Yeah.
when you're not really taking
People
any
aren't
notice.
paying any attention. Yeah.
But I don't know. I didn't understand the whole, I don't want to look awkward doing it. Like, you know what's more awkward? Being on a highway with no fuel in your car.
Yeah,
That would be
that's
my
true.
worst nightmare.
I think I looked pretty awkward putting air in my tyres the first time I've ever done it, which was today. Because I pulled the little, first of all, I was like, did Matt tell me I have to take the little cappy things off? I think I have to take the cappy things off. Do I? I did.
Yeah, you
Okay.
off the,
Tyre.
yeah.
Yeah.
How else are you going to get the air in if
Well,
the
I was
lid's
just
on it?
nervous if I took the cappy thing off, it was going to
No, there's a little pin in it.
A valve or
And
something.
the valve, yeah. So when you press the actual... Well,
But you know what I did? As soon as I unscrewed it, I dropped it, didn't I? Rolled straight under the middle of the car.
And you left it there.
No, I didn't. I got it. Thank you. And I did a good job. Filled them all
I'm proud
up.
of you, darling.
Thank you.
I'm sorry that I didn't fill those tyres for you sooner. I've been talking about doing that for weeks.
No, I wanted to see if I could do it after you show me how.
Mm.
And I'm great at it.
Look at you go, hey?
I know. I did get a few snide comments about driving a Tesla and being parked in a fuel station.
Oh, really? What do people say?
Just a couple of older gentlemen
Oh, yeah?
made comments about me. Oh, didn't think I'd ever need to see one of those in here. And then I put the water back in front of one of them because I was cleaning my filling up water thing.
Yeah.
And I put it back. I said, sorry, I've used all the water. And he goes, I'm not here for water, love. I use petrol like a real man. Ha ha.
You should actually go to a petrol station with a hidden camera one day. Be like, excuse me, sir, can you help me find my fuel cap? I don't know what side to fill up on. Unhinged things that give you anxiety, though. Mm-hmm. These are great and they're 100% true. Getting pulled over at an RBT, knowing that you haven't had a drink in weeks, but still stressed out like you might be over the limit.
Oh, yeah.
Every single time.
Anytime a police officer pulls you over for any reason, but RBT would be the most common.
Yeah. Even the same thing as when you're driving along and you see police behind you.
Oh, yeah.
I freak out massively.
Oh, yeah, I do too.
Like,
I do too.
What's wrong with my car? Have I been speeding?
Did I indicate for long enough?
The speed, now this is one that gets me too. Unhinged things that give you anxiety. The speed at which other drivers have their windscreen wipers on when it's raining. I always think
I'm very aggressive. Mine up.
See, that gives me anxiety.
Why?
Because I hate it when they're going too hard and it's only spitting. Like, do, but there's hardly any rain.
When it's raining, that's when I have them.
If it's raining hard.
Yeah.
But you know when you see someone and they're like pumping hard.
Actually, we've been in the car before and I've reached over and turned yours on harder.
It's very annoying. That is annoying. But I like to think, I think it says a lot about someone about how hard they run their windscreen wipers.
Do you?
Depending on the amount
You're going to give people anxiety here.
Water falling from the sky. Unhinged things that give you anxiety. When the cashier is lovely and chatty with me, but I'm torn between being friendly and trying to hurry them along because there's a whole heap of people behind me waiting to be served.
Yes. This does give me stress.
So, I don't know what it is. There can be no one behind you and you get the rudest person in the world, but there can be 50 people behind you waiting to be served. And for some reason...
Chatty McChatsteins. Yeah.
I hate that.
Yeah, that does give me anxiety.
Because
you feel like everyone behind you hates you.
Well,
even though it's not really your fault.
No, they do. And then you see people start to...
Do you know what gives me anxiety? Walking up to zebra crossings. I get really anxious about it. Like I'm looking around like, how many cars are there? I'm almost waiting for there to be no cars so that I don't have to do the awkward waves and I don't have to hold anybody up. Do you know what I mean?
That was one on here as well.
Oh, was it?
Yeah.
Oh, there you go.
And it mentions, when you do cross and you do that wave and also the like you're running.
Yeah.
But you're moving your legs a bit faster, but you're actually still going at the same speed as if you just walked.
Yeah. But I don't like it when people just stroll across in front of me. I'm like, come on, today, Junior. Like, hurry up.
You have to at least pretend like you're making an effort to rush.
Yes, you do.
Unhinged things that give you anxiety. This gives me massive anxiety.
Mm-hmm.
Ordering in the McDonald's drive-thru when you have other people with you.
Oh, just our children. Give me anyone else on the planet, I won't have anxiety. When our children are there and they're screaming their order, which hasn't changed for 5 years, at me at the same time while I'm trying to talk to the lady in the box who keeps saying, is that it? Is that it?
I know you haven't even finished speaking yet. They're like, anything else?
I've ordered one meal. I've got 6 people here.
And I can understand why they're trying to rush you because they can see the 10 cars behind you that they need to get through.
I know, but...
I hate if you say to someone, what do you want? And they go, I'm like, no.
I do that to you.
You do it all the time. You do it.
Because I haven't decided till I get to the window what I want.
You are in your 40s.
Yeah.
You've been eating at this place since you were a kid.
Yeah, but I just
You know what is here.
No, I changed my mind about what I want though.
What would you like, babe? No. You also knew we were driving here. Don't when we're at the menu, my darling.
I can tell you get anxious too because you're real grumpy when you're ordering.
No, because I'm stressed.
Yeah.
I'm stressed. Unhinged things that give you anxiety. This is another car-related one. There's a lot of car-related ones, actually. Being at the front of a queue at a T intersection, turning right, and it's taking too long to find a decent gap to get through traffic, so cars keep banking up behind you. And you can look in your rear vision mirror and you just see them coming. And you're like, when am I going to get a gap? When am I going to get a gap? Because you're holding the whole lane up.
Yes, that does stress me out.
Parallel parking in front of people.
Oh, and I'm really bad at it. As soon as someone's watching me, I'm really bad at it. But when no one's watching me, nail it.
Yeah, exactly. Yeah, because no one's there. Last one, and we'd love you to give us any that you have of these, by the way. Send them through via our Facebook, Underaged Grandparents Podcast. Unhinged things that give you anxiety. Knowing whether or not to call my kids' teachers by their first name or Mr. and Mrs., what the kids call them when I'm speaking to them.
Oh, there's no way I'm not calling them Mr. Malone.
So
Miss Davis.
when you speak to
Any
them,
teachers,
when you
all of
speak
them.
to them like face to face at school,
Well, I don't know that if I was calling out to them across the quadrangle, which only exists in schools, by the way, I would
what's a quadrangle?
like the area that's like
Like the sitting area.
at our kids' school, it's the one between all the classrooms.
Oh, is that called a quadrangle?
I don't know. That's what we called it in school.
I just call it the undercover area.
Okay. Well,
Quadrangle, isn't that a shape?
yeah, I think it is actually.
Yeah, keep talking.
Googling it. I would say Mr. Humphreys, excuse me. I'm not calling them by their first name.
No, but what if you're talking to them? Like you have to go and speak to like teacher-parent interview.
Yeah.
Would you walk in and go, hello, Mr. Humphreys? Hello, Mr. Cox?
Yes.
Oh, really?
Yes.
Oh, okay.
Would you not?
No, I think I call them by their first names.
Do you?
Yeah.
Okay.
Is that am I being disrespectful?
No, I don't think so. I think that's probably normal, but I can't see them as
Anything but that.
yeah.
What about when they're out in their civilian life at the shops?
That's different.
You call them by their first name then? In the school grounds, you stick with Mr.
Yes,
and Mrs.
that's exactly
Yeah, okay.
right. But we're friends with some of the teachers from school, and I don't
Yeah.
call them, their
Yeah.
whole name when we're outside of school. But in the school grounds, yeah, always.
Yeah, run into them at the pub. Come here, Mr. Humphreys. Want a tequila shot?
Probably still would, you know me.
A quadrangle is a shape, by the way. So maybe that your outdoor area at school was maybe shaped
Right.
like a quadrangle.
Must have been.
That's why they did that.
I just thought that was like an area of grassed thing in every school was called that.
I don't know. Maybe it's a Kiwi thing. Any Kiwi listeners can help us with that.
I went to school in Australia, Del.
Oh, yeah, you did.
Yeah.
Yeah, sorry.
Yeah.
Toowoomba. Maybe a Toowoomba thing, maybe.
Could be.
Hey, thanks for joining us for another week, guys. Remember, all of our socials are there, TikTok, Instagram, and we would love to hear your stories. So earlier in the podcast, we were obviously talking about the embarrassing things that our children have repeated. Could you please, even anonymously, we won't repeat any of your names, send through some of the most embarrassing things that your kids have said. You can do that on Insta, TikTok, or Underaged Grandparents Podcast Facebook group. Have a great week. We'll see you next Thursday.
Bye.